Well, it's 2023, January, what is it? I guess 9th? Shoot, I forgot to check the date. But yeah, it's a Monday, and let's just get straight to it. So, the card today was Two of Swords. Now, I got something kind of cool here. I got this one. It's an animated tarot card, which I don't know if it's gonna it shows a bit. Yeah, you can see like the hair and the clothing is like flowing, and there's like waves in the back. Yeah, very high quality stuff. I got these, and they're very cool, very nice. So I think I'm gonna showcase these instead. Like I'm still gonna like be drawing out from like this movie tarot card like deck, but I think these ones just look a bit better. There's a bit of glare on it though. Let me take it off the card cover and see. It'll help with that. Now the reason why I'm not just like I have a whole deck of this. Now the reason why I'm not doing like a whole deck of these animated tarot cards is because I don't have enough like card sleeves for them. Like I only got 50, but there are like 70 something card like tarot cards, so I'm missing a few, so it feels very like awkward to shuffle, and I want to shuffle them with the card sleeves on because these are honestly quite precious. They're very cool and don't really want to like damage them. I guess it's just because of the material, so just like glare is kind of like unavoidable, but I think these ones are just like extra glare. But anyways, Two of Swords. Let's see what the card means. Again, I didn't check them this morning, just checking them right now. And it means stalemate, conformity, inner conflict, duplicity, disloyalty, desire for respite, truce, poise, balancing of opposing parts. So I guess in terms of like stalemate or internal or inner conflict is that right now I'm hitting kind of like a writer's block with my project. Like I have a plan to I do have a plan like roughly like drawn out, but there's like this one part where I don't know how I should like progress with, and kind of stuck with it. So yeah, in terms of stalemate and in terms of like I guess that's, you can interpret that this is like what it represents, whereas like I'm just lost and not sure like what to do with it. But right now I think I do have something that I kind of like want to write about. And the fun fact is, like after struggling a bit, I did come up with something. And fun fact is that like it is also about a stalemate. Like the thing that I'm gonna write about is also going to be about some form of stalemate. So yeah, very interesting. Now let's look at the cards. I should have done that first, but let's begin with this one first. Okay, we have two swords. Yeah, kind of like crossing each other. Honestly, yeah, it's just crossing swords. I feel like is one's going up and one's going down, and if you flip it, it's the same way. So I think even for a card like this, it's like you can't really like read it like upside down either. Maybe you can, but I don't know. At least for the movie tarot, they represent their Two of Swords like this. And to me, it seems that it's basically, you know, it can go either way. There's no clear path like ahead, and it's kind of like stuck as at a stalemate, as you know, as the little booklet says. Now for this card though, it's someone with their eyes covered, standing in front of like ocean. It's nighttime, and holding two swords. I wonder how I should interpret this, because this one has a person in it. So looks like some kind of like swordsman, but this actually kind of reminds me of like Lady of Justice, where it's like you see like in courts and stuff, where there's like I think it's like a goddess that has like a blindfold with a balance, right? And this kind of like is reminiscent of that. So I guess this is where like the balance of opposing parts kind of like come from. Truce, poise, yeah, duplicity, inner conflict. So I guess in terms of inner conflict, where it's like instead of focusing on like what you can physically see, focus on what you can feel about your surroundings and yourself. So yeah, right now I think that's basically where I'm at. I'm kind of like struggling a bit with my project. It's kind of at a stalemate. Like just a bit before I was kind of able to make some kind of breakthrough, but I have to like do a bit of like test run and stuff to see how well if that is I'm actually going to like fall through with it. Again, this one's like, it just looks very cool. I hope I have a sponsorship for something like this, but I'm not even doing YouTube. I'm just writing my own journal, or not even writing, I'm just recording my own journal thing. Now, in terms of other things that happened today, not much. Like honestly, right now, just like most of my days are just spent like at work. Like how many hours is it? Like 18 hours a day. Like 18 hours of a day, I'm basically either sleeping or I'm working. And there's like not much wiggle room for me to have like anything else to kind of like occur in my life. Everything basically happens like after I'm done with work, or just like some like, you know, some thoughts that I come across while working, or just throughout the day. But in terms of like actual events, not much. Let's look at the elements. Again, we saw the swords last time as well, getting like a lot of swords actually. Worry, illness, yeah, we saw that. Truth, fairness, objectivity, boundaries, yeah. Now, twos, partnership, division, harmony, conflict, company, mirror. Yeah, I guess this is why it's about like a stalemate. You know, there's like division and harmony, conflict, company, like everything's like kind of like mirroring each other, and like none of the other can really like make a meaningful step forward. They're just like I guess just like this lady, like there's wind blowing, but she is just standing there, like unfazed and not moving. The swords are like staying still. It's at I keep saying the word, but it's at a stalemate, basically. Now, whether this lady is like at a stalemate, like with herself, or whether there's like maybe this opponent that she is actually facing towards, I'm not sure. That sounds this looks like one of those like anime things almost. It's like a training arc or something, or maybe it's like someone is one of those masters that, you know, going to show off their like big moves. But yeah, Two of Swords. Getting a lot of swords these days, and the swords apparently represent like worry and illness and stuff like that. So hopefully we'll get through this like eventually. And the thing is, like, you know, remember what I said about like minor arcanas versus like major arcanas, where these minor arcanas with the swords, wands, coins, and cups or chalices, like they represent the everyday things, like where the major arcanas like the Tower, the World, the Fool, stuff like that, they represent like major life events that everyone will experience, that everyone kind of like goes through in their life. And this one is just more of the mundanity, but also kind of not mundane, but also kind of like unique things that happen. I guess this is just like something I guess I kind of struggle with just in general, in terms of like maybe a stalemate with like my current like living style, my current like living environment and conditions and stuff like that. I don't know. I am definitely kind of like trying to escape like my current disposition, you know, trying to like make a step forward. But I guess in terms of like, you know, with the Two of Swords, I guess today I am more like than the usual, kind of like a bit stuck, where I'm not exactly able to make a meaningful step forward yet. But being stalemate does not mean I am losing. I'm gonna keep trying to work on my project, since I do have some kind of rough idea for it already. Even I'm gonna see if it's gonna work or not. If it's not gonna work, I'm just gonna go see if I can like figure out a next idea that I might be able to follow through with. But yeah, I hope, I guess I would just wish myself luck with this one. Yeah. All right, that's it. And it's the pink penguin again. I'll see if I can find more of these to use as like backgrounds, I guess. We have the Sabo, we have this, so we'll see if we can find any more. Yeah. All right.